Well, some of us have seen some rain showers to kick off our Wednesday morning, but looking at our radar loop, you can see just how much those have weakened as they continue to make their way into Wisconsin. Those are just reaching the Madison area, so if you're heading out right now, you might see a couple of quick raindrops on your way into work. Just know that it's going to be light and it's going to be brief as well. Throughout the rest of our morning hours, we're going to continue to see those remain pretty isolated and stick to that southwestern corner of the state. By your lunch hour, though, we're all on that dry side, maybe a couple of isolated sprinkles here and there, but for the most part, we're just going to be cloudy through your Wednesday afternoon. Right around the time that you're thinking about starting to head home, again, a couple of isolated sprinkles will be possible, but those clouds are starting to part in western Wisconsin, so we're going to see a little bit more of that sunshine for the end of our day. Like I said, staying cloudy throughout this morning, a little bit of rain through 7 a.m. in Madison, and then by around 9 o'clock, things are dry, cloudy, and warming up to those low 60s. We're going to reach 63 degrees by 9 o'clock this morning. Also climbing throughout the day, our dew points. We're going to be landing in those mid-50s, but areas northwest of Madison could be seeing things closer to that 60-degree mark. That's when things go from nice and comfortable to just a little bit too humid. That's when you start to feel that heaviness of the air. So just know if you're northwest of Madison, you might be dealing with some stickier air, especially as we head into the second part of this week, but the majority of us are still going to remain comfortable. That's perfect because today's temperatures are, in my opinion, going to be pretty perfect. We're landing at high temperatures in those low to mid 70s with 74 today for Madison. Like I mentioned, that cloud cover really sticks around throughout our day, but we will see a few more glimpses of sun as we head into those late afternoon and early evening hours. Now, we haven't seen 80 degrees in a while. The last time that we were in the 80s was August 22nd, but they're coming back for the end of this week. On average, our last 80-degree day is September 26th, so there's still plenty of time for some nice warm weather if you're a fan of that. However, I don't necessarily know that we're going to get back into those 90s. The last time that we saw that was August 8th, and on average our last 90-degree day is right around August 21st. So I think that we're done with the 90s, but those 80s are coming back to hang out at least through mid-September because we're looking at a warmer than average trend, not just for the end of this week and the weekend, but again, even up until around September 20th. Taking a look at that temperature trend in our extended forecast, we see 78 for our Thursday, lots of sunshine for the last 2 days of our work week. Then Friday is going to take us into those 80s with a high temperature of 82. Overnight lows only landing in those 60s, and through your weekend, the 80s are going to continue. Just keep in mind for this weekend, if you've got some outdoor plans, we are looking at our next more widespread rain chance starting Friday night. But don't worry, those 80s, those warmer temperatures are going to continue into the beginning of next week, even as that rain chance starts to let up. So there's still going to be time to enjoy the warmer temperatures if that's something that you enjoy.